like I said, my name is Tammy, and this is Rob, my husband, and we are founders of KDP for B2B, and that is Kindle Direct Publishing for business to business. Why is this the best time for you to start your online business? Now, to give you a little bit of a background, I'm going to actually let Rob kind of handle this part, but a little bit of background. We got started in our online business in 2014.
Yes.
And in 2014, which now seems so long ago, and we started in our Amazon business. We are third-party sellers on Amazon. We've been doing that since 2014. Our other business now has gone into, we still have that business going, but we also do the print-on-demand side of Amazon's platform. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But really what I wanted to tell everybody was in 2014, we both had our full-time jobs. Rob and I, he was in corporate, I had a salon. And we decided that we wanted to see if we could get something started online, an online business. And Rob had come across this Amazon platform being a third-party seller. Right. And what was the question that I asked you in 2014, which kind of laugh now?
Well, you had mentioned to me, and I didn't know the actual answer, but I felt good about it, is it too late to get into Amazon or online and do selling? You know,
oh my God.
Almost 7 years ago now that you asked that question.
I asked that question 7 years ago, thinking that the market had already been captured and we were too late to the party, and we were just like, but to be, it's so in its infancy. It was so in its infancy that I'm so grateful that you said, no, this is still just a little tip of the iceberg. So, so bringing it to 2021, Rob, is it too late to get your online business started?
It is not. We still have so much opportunity. And I'm sure a lot of people have heard the proverb or the saying that, you know, when's the best time to plant a tree? And the answer is 20 years ago, but the next best time is today, right now. And it's the same thing for your online business, right? The best would have been, we started 7 years ago. If we would have went back 10 or 20 years ago, that would have been the best time or better time. But the next best time, if you haven't, is today. Today is the greatest time to get started. Yeah.
I that is great. I love that you shared that, because I do believe that this is the best time. And we have so many options and so much available to all of us. And the pandemic kind of created this whole different platform. And you think, oh, am I too late to the party? You're not too late to the party. Join the party, right?
That's right. That's right. There are a lot of people that are online, no doubt about that. And it's growing all the time, but there's still so much room. It's unbelievable of what the potential still is online.
And we're really getting into you starting your own business online and servicing those people who are online and offline. But, you know, there's still a lot of businesses that are brick and mortar and a lot of businesses that are online. And this business model that we're talking about later this week, the KDP for B2B, the Kindle Direct Publishing for business to business, it's creating branded booklets to help businesses stand out. And so you're helping these businesses go forward with their business. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. So that's what we're talking a little bit about today. But let me move to the next slide here, Rob. And this will so we're going to give top 3 reasons why this is the best time to start an online business today. Not tomorrow, today. You can start tomorrow too. We'll give you the week. Right, Rob?
That's right.
All right. So these are some statistics I just pulled that, just kind of give you an idea of what's going on and people are talking about. So 1, the statistics show retail e-commerce sales as a percent of the total retail sales in the United States from 2013 to 2019. And the forecast until 2024. So that tells you, so this is still going forward. This is 13 to 19 and ahead. So in 2019, e-commerce sales accounted for 11% of all retail sales in the United States. That's just the United States. And so there's the world now at our fingertips. This figure is
Go ahead. Sorry, Daniel.
This figure is expected to reach 15% in 2021. So Yes, we are just very, very infancy right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, and sorry to interrupt there. What I was going to say was, I think so many people, they see Amazon and other big online sellers, and just think, oh man, there's so much sales that are happening online. But in
Mhm.
reality, we're only about 10% of total retail sales is online. It seems like everything's online right now, but it really is only a small percentage. And even of Amazon definitely is dominating that, but they only have about
Yeah.
5% of the total market and about half of the online. But it's still such a small percentage of the amount of people that are actually online and actually doing any type of sales.
It still blows my mind because I think of 2014, I was asking the same question.
Right. Yeah.
And look how, I mean, that was so long ago. And
Yeah.
now it's still, it's growing, but still, this is the time you guys got to jump in on anything you wanted to ever think about creating a business online. This is your
Yeah.
time.
And I think you came up with that question in 2014, and that range there, 2013 to 2019, it says 11%. I'm sure in 2013 it was probably 5 or 6%. But in
Yeah.
your mind, your belief was it's huge. Everybody's in on it. And
Everybody's
in
buying
reality,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody was buying on Amazon then, not
Hmm.
everybody obviously, but a
Right, right.
lot of people felt like in our community, in our world, it was,
Hmm.
oh, you shop on Amazon, I shop on Amazon, I shop on Amazon. So you heard that buzzword, but really when you look at the percentages, incredible, 11%.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot, there's an abundance out there, you guys, there's really is. And you know, that's why we're just going to give you some of these stats and kind of
Hmm.
walk you through this so that you're not just there, well, everybody's doing it. No, it's your
Correct.
time. All
Yep.
right, number two. Number two, are brick and mortar stores dying? Now, unfortunately, I think that they had to play a little more catch up, and then COVID hit,
Hmm.
and so they are not dying. The physical retail stores are not dying, but evolving. They're evolving. And Rob, you brought this very subject up when Toys R Us was going
Hmm.
out of business. You said, because we've been shopping in all these stores for years for our Amazon business, so we've been
Right,
in brick and mortar stores since 2014 shopping
right.
every day, Targets and all the other ones. Anyway, when Toys R Us was kind of going under, you said to me, you said they should make it an experience versus
Hmm.
just to go in and buy a toy, because you can go to Amazon and get that same toy
Yep.
in 2 days.
Yeah.
You said that so long ago, and then
Right.
Toys R Us closed, and I've heard rumors that they are going to open up like that and start creating an experience. And I would suggest you guys go to Target. Target's starting to make it an experience in there. There's not this rows and rows and rows of shelves. They're making it. You weave through these little areas, and they create this great feeling of my home could look like this type
Yeah.
of feeling. So get back to this. So physical retails are not dying, but evolving. Retailers are focused on a true in-store experience, and they will thrive. And you said that so long ago, and I think you were spot on. Toys R Us should have called you
Yeah.
before they closed.
Yeah, and it was kind of, I don't want to say obvious, but when you look, when we used to go there and do shopping on if at Toys R Us, you would see, yeah, here's just aisles and aisles of toys. So what's
Mm-hmm.
separating that out from just somebody going online and online and buying it? Why
Right.
should they go to the store? So it's like Toys R Us had such a great opportunity. They would do different parties and stuff for kids, but they didn't just
Mm-hmm.
have an experience. If you were into whatever type of toy there was, they could have built out, probably even reduced the amount of toys you would buy
Space.
out front and just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
create an environment to go into, to test them out, play with them, do all kind of activities, games. I know
Make
over
it
the
a
last,
game night in there or something,
yeah,
where you host a game night. I think
100%,
there's
because
some.
I've seen some online businesses over the last several years that they would do this online, and they would play like Pictionary and other
Yeah.
things. And people would
Yeah.
love to come just because it was an experience, something to do. Same way with Toys R Us, if they did something like that, just some activities. Now, obviously, COVID would have affected that to some extent, but
Correct.
they weren't even
Correct.
thinking that, in that
Mm-mm.
process.
No.
So I think they really dropped the ball, and I know they went bankrupt restructured. I believe they opened some stores, but I think they're now closing again. I don't think they were able.
Oh, I did not hear that.
I had
Yeah.
heard some stories about that, and I don't think they ever created an environment for that type of selling, as far as I know. But I think there's
Right.
definitely didn't separate themselves out to be unique
Mm-mm.
and create that experience, just like what was said there. It's like, that's what people want. If you're going to go to the store, you're not just going there to buy a toy or whatever retail item, whatever type of store. You want to have an
Right.
experience, there.
What? How does this feel to me and those kind of things?
Right.
Okay, let's
Something that
keep
the online couldn't do. Sorry, go ahead.
right. Let's keep moving on there.
Yeah.
The survey also polled 1,000 U.S. consumers on shopping habits, and the preference was and behaviors both online and in brick and mortar stores. So people like it for different reasons. Like when COVID's over and we can go into stores more often, they're going to want that experience, like we talked about at Toys R Us. But maybe you need to send a gift, or you want to do something and have it sent to your home. You're going to have both ways to shop. So Toys R Us, all those other places that do that, they're going to have more presence online too. So be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 3, stats show online businesses are booming. Even from the pandemic, there's been 24 million sites online and range of all products and services. 10 years ago, e-commerce was at 5.1% total retail purchase. By 2019, however, online spending was up to 14.9% last year, and that was 2019. So it's exploded, as we know, with COVID. Online retail overtook general merchandise, including department store sales. Online sales are now the 4th largest sector, bringing $59.8 billion in adjusted sales for February this year.
Yeah. Unbelievable
That's
number. The total
huge.
dollars is huge, and still small percentage of people that are actually doing that yet. The sky is the limit still.
Right.
Yeah.
So we go back here to 11% of retail
Mhm.
sales, up to 15% by 2021.
Mhm.
Look at that. That's incredible.
Yep.
Did you have any more to add to this at all, Rob, as I'm going to move on? But I think I just wanted to give everyone a kind of a general idea of how much business is still available on at both places, brick and mortar and online. It's complementary. It's not one or the other.
Right. Yeah, I think this is just so powerful if you really haven't been exposed to these numbers, because I think in your mind, like we just talked about, you feel it is so much larger, amount of people that are selling online, and there's still such a great number or percent of opportunity still out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna show you all how to do this.
That's right.
All right.
Stephen Vashu is on, by the way, too. So
hi, Stephen. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're on. Okay. So if you need a little help getting started, and I know sometimes this can be very overwhelming. What do I do? How do I start? One way is take a look at your skills and take those skills and revamp them into maybe an online service. But if you're looking for a full-blown business model, you can do online with no inventory cost. And that's huge, because there's a lot of businesses that you have to purchase so much inventory. Amazon's one of them. When we do our Amazon business and shop for Amazon, we have to lay out money to buy the product. With this particular model called KDP for B2B, Kindle Direct Publishing, branded books for businesses, this business model, you need no inventory, and you can do it online from anywhere. And you just need the basics, like your business supplies, your computer, your phone, and internet. But basically, that's all you need to get started. And then you can start expanding your online business with this branded books for businesses. And you get to help people with their business explode. We're going to talk more about this. I'm just giving you a higher level of what we can do to help you get your business started. So I'm just going to kind of move quickly, but I just wanted to let you know there's no cost to start this KDP for B2B, which is Amazon's print on demand service.
Right. And just to kind of put on or add to what you just said is the things you listed, like a computer, supplies, phone, internet. Most people already have that.
Right.
It's rare
Right.
that you have to go and get that. So mainly it's your time, whether it
Yes.
may be learning a little bit, but financially, you don't have to come with dollars, money to pay out, to do this. It's more
Right. Because we do that for our Amazon
Mhm.
shopping, our Amazon shopping business.
Yeah,
And
right.
that's different, our third party sellers business. But
Mhm.
our book business, which is still under Amazon's platform, I don't know if people know about this, but there's they create booklets or books. They create books on Amazon. It's called print on demand. And you can also do what's called merch, t-shirts, pop sockets, pillows, phone
Mhm.
cases, and other things like that. So we'll get into more of that, but I just want to give you an idea just real quick.
Mhm.
This KDP for B2B model, Kindle Direct Publishing for businesses to business, and it might be a really good start for you guys to get started.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for like just a side hustle, you can do the KDP for B2B model. If you need a full-time or part-time and you're just trying to get out of your job, maybe you don't know how long your job is going to last, or you just want to shift out of your full-time job like we did.
Mhm.
This is a great model, KDP for B2B, and it's your own business, and it's not an MLM. A lot of people ask me that. It's not an MLM. This is completely your own business.
Yep.
So we also will help you harness the power to create your own business using Amazon's print-on-demand services by creating branded booklets for businesses. In this, you can make a reoccurring income stream for yourself every time a booklet is sold. So we're going to talk more and more about how that works. But I just wanted to give you a high level of that there is a way for you to make a reoccurring income stream using Amazon's print-on-demand with no inventory costs to get started. It's going to take some time. Get your stuff running, but we have a 16 module course to walk you from A to Z and get you started through the whole process.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about this week